What is up, geeks and gamers? It's your boy Q. Bring you guys into the QUNIVERSE, where we're talking to you guys about everything geeky, gamey, and nerdy. We're back. We got a great episode. We're doing a live Into the QUNIVERSE podcast Let's Play, because the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers just passed. I know, right? That's crazy. We're getting old, but but yes, the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers just passed. They had a lot of great things, and I definitely wanted to get your thoughts because that's one of our favorite series, Power Rangers as a whole. So I definitely wanted to get your thoughts on it. We talk about it, as well as talk about what's going on in the geeky, gamey, nerdy community.
Actually, as I'm remembering, Power Rangers came out in August of '93, so we are on the verge, the eve of it. We're on the eve of the 30th
Yeah.
anniversary. But we're going to celebrate it like it is. Mortal Kombat, also 30th anniversary, jumped off. Halloween franchise is actually in its 50th year. Wait, 40 or 50? Came out in the 70s. It'll come back to me, but needless to say, it is through there.
Facts.
A lot of things, a lot of birthdays going on. But yeah, I'm ready to press some buttons. It's been a minute since I've played this game and remembered anything.
Definitely. So we definitely, like I said, we're going to have brief intermissions where we're going to talk about what's going on in the geeky gaming and nerdy community while we have actual Power Ranger playing in the content background. So you go ahead, listen to us, watch a little bit of old school Power Rangers, new school Power Rangers, whatever you're into. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into
it. PDAF?
Yes, we are playing Power Rangers Battle for the Grid.
PADF. I don't know why my dyslexia mixed them letters around.
I'm a random starting off. You already know how I do. We'll go SPD Megazord. Hey.
Well, I'm going to pick Ryu and Chun-Li because
go on, do your thing, bro.
Because I want to at least, and I'll just random the last character.
Do your thing, bud.
I'm gonna rock out with the Samurai Megazord. Ooh. Random.
Yes, of course.
Oh my god.
Oh, I got Udana. Let's get it.
I cannot. I hope and pray this ain't goddamn training mode. Training stage.
Oh, training stage. And it is. Good way to start it off. Let's get it.
Woo. Shout outs to Kyle Herbert.
Let's go.
Alrighty. So let's press these buttons.
Yeah, we got that pressure.
Hadouken.
Pressure gang.
Okay. Alright, let's go. It's been a minute. I know you were practicing beforehand. That must be nice.
Oh, I dropped it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we got that pressure, boys.
Yeah, I know all about Udana's pressure.
I know she's one of your mains.
When I was playing more consistently.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh yeah, my buttons are not the same.
I've never used Scorpina ever.
I didn't even realize I had Scorpion.
Oh, that's her.
Yes, I did.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, got armor.
Is that her launcher?
I don't know. Ooh, but yeah. This
Oh,
is
she's a tribe character.
Let's go, Mrs. King Kong.
Oh.
Let's go. Hey, yo, I been on X-Men been formed. PlayStation.
Okay, that's cool. We're gonna have to get dirty, get greasy with her. Yeah, look at that pressure. You don't like that pressure. You have to deal with all that.
Pressure don't mean anything to Mrs. King Kong. The bad guy. I wish I leave on my button, but I should get that from you.
Yeah. Yeah, Udana got that pressure. Nope. Oh, happy birthday.
You're damn right. Goodbye, Udana.
Woo! Good night. Woo! Look at that mix up gods. Lord Draken. Watch this. DP. Got him. Pressing them buttons. Oh, wow. Nope. Mix up God. Ah. Oh, what the? Oh, that's so butts. Nope, we're gonna block that. Mix up.
Wow.
Come here.
I mean, you practiced. So
It's Udana though.
No, I haven't touched this game. I haven't touched none.
I got lucky. I pressed the random. So QMG, Power Rangers has been always a very.
Leave.
Oh, you wanted to rematch? My fault.
No,
But Power Rangers has always been an important part of our life as a whole. And I wanted to know, like, what are some of your fondest memories of Power Rangers? When did you first get started watching Power Rangers? And how do you feel about it now?
Power Rangers to me is one of the seminal franchises in my life. It literally has basically helped influence how I interpreted superhero media and stuff like that. It was like one of the very first pieces of superhero media I ever watched.
Facts.
In my opinion, Power Rangers is, even though it's for those who don't know, not derivative, but it is an American adaptation of the Super Sentai franchise. It is still something I believe to be a lot. It's like it's very particular in American culture, despite the fact that it's an adaptation of an ostensibly Japanese. Because Japanese children they handle more stuff than us Americans. It's of a Japanese American kid show. Yeah. And so it's very much so like when you go back and you, even in like especially in the 90s, you go back and you watch people basically talk about Power Rangers or talk about their media. They're basically talking about, referencing Power Rangers. They're, the costumes, the fighting the bad guys, stuff like that. These are all things that they are referencing. They're showing in their platform. Even as recent as Grand Theft Auto 5, they had Power Rangers, basically Power Ranger, allegories and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool to see. It's pretty cool to see Power Rangers last this long. I know people say, well, it's pretty cool and stuff like that, but I'm just like, well, that's everything really. If you're not a fan of something, it's going to look quote unquote corny. Like, it's not going to look like it's not going to look like this fundamentally like the most movie of movies stuff. And even then you can make arguments that that's all based off of personal preference in and of itself. So it's certainly interesting to see. That's a low. Oh wow, that's horrible.
Let's go. But yeah, so
for lack of a better term, it's a very fun show that did its damn thing.
Oh, I'll take that. Come here.
Completely canceled that.
Nope, ain't gonna matter. Oh no. You gotta go low. You gotta go low. Oh, I tried to bait it. Woo!
I mean, I wouldn't. Again, I have no idea what any of these characters do anymore.
But yeah, I've definitely had a strong love for Power Rangers for a long time. You want a rematch? Run it back.
Yeah.
I've always had a long-lasting love for Power Rangers. It definitely has made me. My creativity has definitely flourished from Power Rangers. A lot of things I can remember from the earliest time, always wanting to wear my costume around the house, and just really that sense of, even before Marvel, I think Power Rangers has had more of an impact on me superhero wise than Marvel has, because that was one of the first superhero shows we were watching. I could remember.
Yes.
Oh snap! Boy, Daishi's going federal. Daishi!
I mean, I have no idea what these buttons do. Again, you.
No, I did not practice with Daishi.
I would.
I practiced with my main squad.
I'll believe when I see it.
Oh, that was nice. Oh. Mr. Mix-Up God. Ooh. Mix-ups. Let me know in the comments, y'all. Do y'all like Power Rangers, or do y'all like fighting games in general? So QMG, what are some of your favorite seasons of Power Rangers?
In this order, from least to, well, not least, but from 1 to 3, I would say it would be god dang, like SPD for sure. And I would say the first 3 Disney seasons. For those who don't know what that necessarily means, when I say Disney seasons, I mean the seasons that Disney produced and created when they inherited the franchise from Saban back in the early 2000s. So the first 3 seasons, Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, and SPD are some of my favorites. Like, I would put there immediately in my immediately favorites. Another one I would put up there in the immediate favorites would be Power Rangers RPM. That's a season that goes hard in the paint, lives up to the.
I would agree.
No,
you're not killing Daishi.
I'm tripping over my words too. The ones that lives up to the hype that the fandom has given it. But definitely those, and then the OG seasons, I would say for sure Time Force is up there. In Space is up there. It was my actual number 1 favorite.
Yeah.
I would say another one that's I was reminding myself of my previous controls, so I screwed myself.
No, he killed Daishi. Got him.
Oh God, I pressed the button too. I pressed the button before I
got him.
But recent favorite, I would say Dino Fury is a good one. Dino Charge as well. I like both of those seasons. There's hardly rewatching it, editing, rewatching it. I would say that I don't have a most hated one. It's just some I like less than others.
Yeah. I could honestly say, like you said before, the Disney era, the first 2 Disney eras are my top favorite. Dino Thunder and Ninja Storm are my top favorite Power Ranger seasons of all time. SPD is my 3rd. I love Lost Galaxy. Time Force is up there, probably my number 4. OG Power Rangers always have a special place in my heart, but I can't see it being my favorite, as the Disney era kind of expounded on a lot of the things of Power Rangers that made it awesome and kept progressing, where I think like only natural progression is supposed to work. So I definitely enjoyed it, the Disney era's first couple of seasons, more than I did the OG. Lost Galaxy was really good as well, but
Yeah, I feel like Lost Galaxy
Oh
is.
fuck, I forgot about that.
I feel like Lost Galaxy is very underrated. Yeah, I feel like people sleep on just how
I forgot about that movie.
how good it is. But then again, it's a pretty long season, so if you got
RJ.
if you got time,
Yeah.
if you got like the time and want to invest in it, you know, I would suggest you. I would say definitely do that.
Yeah.
I also say that it got.
Oh, he killed RJ?
No.
Oh no, do you have Barrett? Oh,
I would say that
bruh. Trini.
I would say that if you want to invest in like if you invest in it, you won't be disappointed. Jesus, that lightning,
Jin, man.
this light in my face with that pillar in the background was fucking up my ability to read that low.
Jin got them mix-ups.
I know she does.
Nope.
Don't worry, I'll handle this.
Samurai Ranger. Whoa, look at that range.
Yeah.
Oh, Trini. And I gotta guess that? That is crazy. Come here.
Who's your favorite Ranger?
My favorite Ranger is Tommy. All time is Tommy. I know that sounds a little cliche, but yep, it is. Whoa, look at them skill. Oh my God. Come on, RJ. Fuzzy. Bro, I gotta take all that. Nope. Come here.
Wow, that's not invincible.
Let's go, RJ.
Oh, yeah, it would say it doesn't have an invincible move. God, this light is fucking me up.
Let's go,
RJ.
RJ.
I can't react to anything.
Gotta just keep applying that pressure.
I mean, but if I can't see the pressure, I can't decide on what it's gonna be.
In that. Oh, that's a combo extender. Let's go.
Wow, that's his mid has terrible.
Tori, what's good? Yeah, Tommy's my guy.
Oh wow, I forgot. Can't jump off of that.
So what do you prefer, the original era, the Disney era, or this new Nickelodeon era?
The Nickelodeon era has been garbage. I'm so glad that Hasbro is, well, as of right now, I'll say I am glad that Hasbro has taken over it. Oh wow. Wow, I thought that was gonna
Woo.
catch.
Oh, that was I messed up. I messed up. Nope.
I know all.
Ah.
I fortunately know all of that.
Come on. For Arsenia. Yeah, you gonna have to take that. Nope.
Nope.
I blocked.
You did not. Wow.
Let's go. Nope. Put pressure. Pressure. Keep the pressure. Keep the pressure.
That's a low.
Keep the pressure going.
Oh wow.
Nope.
I don't even know how to grab.
No. Ah!
And I went by timeout.
Man. So your era would be Disney era.
For the most part, I would say Disney era. I would actually say like the last bit of I would say from In Space to, yeah, I would say from In Space to SPD is kind of like my era of Power Rangers where I'm just like, okay, I rocks with it. I'll sit there and just, even if there are seasons that I don't remember per se, I'll still go and rock out with them just to see what the whole kit and caboodle of it all was.
That's an anti-air?
I guess so.
Let's go. Oh. Open that guy up. Bruh, all that damage. Come on, Lorzig. God, dog.
Nope.
God, dog. Oh, she has the... Okay. Nope.
Yes. But yeah, I say those are my eras of Power Rangers. I that's not to say I don't mess with the OGs or anything like that, because I absolutely do. But I just really like the storytelling that they did from In Space all the way up to the Disney era. Wow.
She has that doggy swag. Speaking of doggy. But in honesty, if we have to go to favorite Ranger, like, yeah, Tommy is my favorite cast member, like that's a human, but Doggy Kruger is my favorite Ranger, period.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
Doggy is my guy. I mess with Doggy Kruger.
Wow, I thought you were going to go.
And let me know in the comments who y'all favorite Ranger. We got Tori said Tommy's his favorite.
I
Nope,
think
you can't get me.
folks only say that because he like because of the catchphrases and stuff like that. Not
it's
saying
Tommy.
Tommy's bad, but I just like y'all really just be saying that because y'all was out there as a little kids going see ya and shit like that. That's about it. But respect.
Give him that pressure, RJ. The headbutts though.
One of these moves had armor. I'm trying to
Which
figure out.
season do you think is the most underrated?
Which ones I think is the most underrated? Oh, is that
Yeah.
one? Right there. Boom.
Give him that pressure.
If I remember what my grabs
Wolf
were,
wheel.
I would like if I remember what my grabs were, that would be.
It's
a different
these
thing.
two. Triangle circle. Oh my god. The Megazord though. No, we blocked that.
You did not.
The Megazord though.
On underrated season. 'Cause I personally, because I'm like, I know in most people's eyes they stopped watching it. They stopped watching Power Rangers after like a certain point in the back in the day.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, what I can make an argument that every season is underrated to an extent, but
Yeah.
I would say, I would genuinely say that the like objectively the most underrated season is Lightspeed Rescue.
Really?
I feel like people.
I think it's the worst season.
I think
and I've watched it.
and I genuinely think that yes,
Damn putties.
it's over.
No, it's not. Because I do this. Whoa, what? Yes.
I block.
With punish.
But no, I feel like people like you look at. Wow, time ran out. I was busy looking at it because I already lost because time expired. But I feel like Lightspeed Rescue is a very underrated season. I feel like they look at the setting and the backgrounds of the characters and they go, edit. I feel like they think that it's a lesser, but it has some pretty good action in it. A lot of good one-off episodes. Titanium Ranger is badass. Yeah, I think it's a very underrated season. One of the best, one of the best season, but one of the best season finales too.
I think it's, for me, you already know how I feel about Lightspeed Rescue, and it's not just because of Carter. I thought
You're right. It's because he wears mom
No,
jeans.
that's not the only reason why. I thought it was just very, I don't want to say boring. It just didn't capture me like the other seasons. The setting was very bland. Titanium Ranger was the first American Ranger. That's like the only cool thing that came out of it.
He was the first American Ranger.
Yeah, one of the first 6 Rangers that we have ever seen after Tommy. So that was pretty cool.
In space in Los Galaxies.
Yeah, but he's one of the first. It's like 4 people.
No, they had a 6 Ranger in every season. And because you forgetting your boy, the Phantom.
Oh, you already know.
The Phantom.
Oh, does he count as a 6 Ranger?
Yeah, Ranger is in his name. Yeah, he's the Phantom Ranger. It's just off-putting because at that point in time, you would assume that they would have whatchamacallit, a character that they would have a actor for it. Magna Defender, that guy.
Yeah, Magna Defender.
Yes.
Bro, he got them counters though.
Yes, but
take that.
We're
gonna have a firefight.
These are some of the best 6 Rangers. Even though they technically Magna is classified as
a special ranger.
Auxiliary Ranger.
Just like Cyber Centurion.
Blue Centurion.
Oh, you Blue Centurion?
Yeah, I don't understand some of the logistics of Power Rangers sometimes. Like, they'll sit there and say, oh, this character is not necessarily a ranger, but he is a character.
You can, oh my God, you can combo off of that?
Like, they'll sit there and say, oh, this character is not a ranger, but he has a morphing sequence.
Yeah.
So he's not a ranger, but he's an auxiliary ranger, but then he's...
So it's ninja or auxiliary?
Oh, yes, ninja is 100% auxiliary.
Go, Putty, go. Look at that pressure. Xenozoic.
Yes.
So how did you feel about the 2017 movie?
Amazing.
And did you feel like it was cut short prematurely?
Oh, absolutely, I do. I feel like they real deal.
Got him.
Oh, I keep forgetting. It's
command grab, baby.
It's a grab, so I can't even reverse.
No. Oh, he
And
just
you're
used
done.
the. No. Oh, that's crazy. Well, I got Doggy out here, so you know what time it is.
Well, I got Scorpina. Scorpina's gonna get you tonight. Destroy the Power Rangers and destroy my Earth. Don't let Lord Zed put a spell on your mind.
Nope.
Fun fact, both of these characters are voiced by Kyle Herbert, even
Yep.
though Magna Defender's OG voice actor is in the game because Goldar.
Goldar gonna get
Goldar
you.
is who played Magna, the first Mag, because there's two Magna Defenders throughout Lost Galaxy. It's the first one who is the guy.
Oh, he got to
for
land on
revenge.
that.
No,
Yeah. Oh.
I was too high in there, son.
Oh my God.
But yeah, the first Magna Defender that's shown in
Bruh.
Lost Galaxy
How did I drop my combo?
is voiced
Run it
by
back.
Goldar.
Oh wow, really?
Yes, he is. This is for you, Kanju. Yes, it's Goldar. So they could have just used him, which is weird. And we're gonna get into some voice actor shenanigans in a bit. But yeah, that's weird. And then Mike Colbert is the second Magna Defender in the show. But it's funny that they got Kyle to play both Doggy and Magna Defender. I don't know if they. I don't know, because I think they could have afforded John Tui, who is the OG Doggy Kruger. He's an awesome badass. But he might have been shooting Hobbs and Shaw at the time. So, yeah. But, yeah, 2017 film, awesome, dope. We all saw it. Me, you, and Kim Cam, his wife.
I seen it twice.
Saw it in theaters. Yes, that film was great. It was
it was a good movie. I liked it a lot.
It was. I was going into it very trepidatious because this is around the time where it was like if you were a live action reboot of a beloved children's cartoon or a show, there was no guarantee that the people making it actually gave a damn. So like when it's like you get to, ooh, I thought you were gonna go down for the dive. But yeah, it's like when you can't guess how they're going to take it, how they're going to treat it seriously. So I remember seeing it, and I'm like, yeah, this is that jump off right here. Oh, wow. Can't counter that. I respect it. But I don't respect you, Lord Zed.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I said no.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Oh my God.
I said no, I don't actually.
Yes, you. Oh no, the drill. I gotta take all that.
And then the low.
Oh my God, that is
I
wild.
told you I don't.
What? Why is the Zord still out there?
Because I want it to be.
Oh my God. Get off me. Take that. Shoot that.
Nope.
Oh my God.
Ooh, I was gonna clash at the castle.
Oh yeah. That's not plus.
It's not.
Time to go crazy. Oh, what? We traded?
Nope. But that's a nice try. I respect
Nope,
it.
nope.
Nope.
Bruh, that dang on move.
Oh, I thought that was. I've been waiting to use that like it's.
Bruh, why is my. Oh.
Oh, I forgot you can press more buttons and do more things.
For our senior. Get it. Come on. Keep throwing them out. Let's go, doggy. Let's go, doggy.
Oh wow.
No. Let's go, doggy.
Wow.
Let's go,
I don't
doggy.
even know what the hell happened there.
Let's go, doggy. Doggy Kruger, baby, in the building. That's my guy. We'll run it back. Let's go, doggy. Let's go. You clutched it out for me, gang. But yeah, after this match, we're gonna go ahead and let the Power Rangers play, and we're gonna get into some of these topics, okay? Then we'll come back to it. Oh,
That's an AOE.
come out. No, we don't care about them traps.
Oh, but you will.
Never. Ow. Putty God. Dang.
Yep. The blicky.
Oh, we finna block all that. We'll take all that pressure. We'll take all that pressure. Well, I die. Watch how my boy coming.
Oh wow, I forgot about that.
Thanks for the assist, but I take care of
You gonna have to go low. What is his launcher? I don't even know what his launcher is. Take that.
Uh-huh.
This is gonna hurt.
Ah.
Shit.
Get to him. Woo! Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah. Look at those.
No, I'm talking about her range.
Oh, I dashed back.
Didn't dash back far enough.
I swear. We're not doing that.
Gotcha.
Bro, why is that not working? Why is that not working?
Because the blicky's working better than anything you could possibly have.
Nah, we ain't doing that. Y'all is not getting dog out of there like that, bud. Come on. You have to kill Zig so dog could go to work again. Wow, that was a nasty mix-up. Oh, my God. 4 hours. Oh, he go put the trap out. Bro, I keep dropping that. That was nice.
Whew, man.
Why
Just
am I
gotta wait
keep
for you to
dropping that?
stop.
We don't never stop. Psych. Oh, wow, I messed up.
You gotta wait for you to stop.
Oh, that's so lame.
Goodbye.
No.
Yes. Oh, wow.
It ain't over till I say it's over.
Yes, it is.
What? No, run that back. We're not going out like that.
What you mean?
We're not going out like that.
What?
I ain't like that. Because I dropped my combo on Scorpina and I died.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Never. That is crazy.
As a fox.
With locks. It's time for Doggy just finna go fed. Yeah. Yeah, Doggy gonna have to go off now.
Well, he can go off. It's crazy that this game is the last real representation of the 2017 movie.
Facts. Whoa, look at them. Whoa, look at them cancels. Look at them cancels.
Oh, that's highly unsafe.
Man, come on. Why am I dropping my combo? Charge that.
Maximum.
For Arsenio.
Ooh, I gotta stop respecting that.
I'm telling you. Don't have to.
I said I'm gonna need to stop.
No, you're gonna have to start.
No, but you're
Oh
gonna
my
have to
god.
stop that.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's a combo extender. You gotta go into that.
And you need to stop doing that.
Oh no. I wanted to win with doggy. No. Come on.
Hey, can't combo into
yeah, I
that.
see.
It's all good.
Do him dirty, Zed.
No, it's just
Do
the
him
Z.
dirty, Zed. Do him dirty, Zed. Oh
No,
my god.
you
No,
don't.
we blocked that.
No, yours.
Whoa!
The hell?
Interrupt. Do him dirty, Zed.
That came out hella slow. And you're gonna get your ass down here if you're gonna try the stupid games.
Let's go to work.
Oh wow. Wow.
Woo!
No, you're gonna lose.
Oh, he got yes, let's go.
Wow. I'm trying to figure out why
Let's
that
go.
didn't. Why that stayed out forever.
It's cool. Bruh, the dragon tail. Nope. Got one more. Yes, let's go. He pressing buttons.
Oh, but that's an
Quantum
install.
Saber.
That's an install, so you're not.
I
gonna-
know, but we gon' Virgil style.
No, sir.
Take that.
Wow. That's that no invincibility.
Good night.
That had no invincibility. Run that back.
Let's go. I forgot how good this game is. I love this game. Like, I wish more people played it.
I mean, they got a nice little community.
Now this time, Doggy is gonna have to end it, bro. Doggy's gonna have to go fit.
I don't know why they got him talking like, well, that's supposed to be the OG.
Keep
Blue
throwing that
Ranger.
unsafe stuff out. Oh wow. Oh, the combo god. I blocked. I did not uptick.
Shout outs for them to them stealing
Woo!
a bad video game's good mechanic.
Bruh. Oh wow. Nope. Do him dirty, Zed. Do him dirty. Pressure, boys.
Not enough.
Happy birthday.
Wow. Wait, hold on. That command grab even takes out the goddamn assists.
Do him dirty, Zed. Go, putty, go.
Wow, that did not hit out like it was supposed to.
Look at that pressure. He's going to use the counter.
Wow. Yes, you are.
Come here. No, sir.
I got a gun though, and it does a hell of a lot of
Ooh.
chip damage. Whoa! What the hell?
Yeah. Give it to him, Zed. Stop playing with me. No, it's not. Nope. I thought that was armor.
It was not. Wow.
No.
Wow.
Woo! Why that hit me? Nope. For Arsenio. Whoa, he beat that?
Of course. Wow.
What?
Gotcha!
What?
I knew you was gonna go for it.
God.
And I was waiting to get you with it. Wow.
Get that.
Wow. Can I not do it when there's a special? When there's a Megazord out? I need the logistics on that one.
Let's go.
I need the straight up logistics on that move.
Man, what the? Give him that gun butt. Whew. Oh my God. Look at all that damage. I gotta take all that. Ah!
No, you don't.
No. Keep it going. We gotta run it back now, bro. No, bro. I'm not going out like that. We're not going out like that. See, they want to play.
Well, we can go on to the next since we just gonna keep running it back. Let's run into the next topic of the Bayonetta 3 controversy. So, for those who don't know, and this pains me to talk about, really, Bayonetta 3, a game I've been looking forward to for the better half of 5 years, since it was announced at the 2017 Game Awards. It had a speed bump in the road, and by speed bump I mean very significant bump in the road, because the OG, aka the voice of Bayonetta, Helena Taylor, she posted a series of videos yesterday on Twitter, basically letting everyone know why she's not playing Bayonetta in Bayonetta 3. It was very weird for a lot of us that in the Bayonetta fandom, and basically people who cared as much.
Yeah.
That she was not voicing. It was very obvious it was not her voicing Bayonetta in the trailers. And it was like, man, what's going on? Is this a new direction? Is she going to be playing an older version and this is simply a younger version? But it was actually more dubious than that, unfortunately. Is because she was extremely lowballed to return as the titular character. Wow, jumped right over it. I appreciate that. With only a $4,000 payout for her entire work, and that is unacceptable. A lot of people point out, needlessly so, that that's kind of how they do it, like in the games industry, specifically in Japanese specifics, Japanese companies, and I just feel like that's not a good enough justification for everything.
Fact.
She has called upon fans to boycott Bayonetta 3, and I am in support of that entirely, because I have for maybe I would say years now been like, why is this game taking so long for this game to come out? This does not seem like that's something that should be a thing. So I'm very much disappointed in Platinum Games and how they've handled this. It sucks to see. It really sucks to see. And yeah, I feel like this is the first big damper on Platinum Games that I know of, and it's so big that I can't really move on from it enough to support the game. I know people are like, so you guys are not gonna, so it doesn't matter. But it doesn't matter if you boycott or anything like that. Who's that talking?
Nah, that was that. They can hear you.
Oh, yeah, but I just feel like that was that's enough reason for me not to support. But yeah, and they also cross into another topic, because we still got like a couple of big topics we want to get to. But yeah, that's all I got to say about that for right now.
But yeah, no. So I agree with what everybody's been saying. I know a lot of them been saying that Bayonetta has kind of rubbed them. This go round has kind of rubbed them the wrong way, and I can definitely understand
please don't
why.
tell me you got a full Power Rangers episode playing in the background.
Oh yeah, but I got the volume down. We're good.
If
But
they Falcon punch us, y'all.
no, it's good. But yeah, so I definitely understand where everybody's coming from. I could definitely see how they would have an issue with it. But hold on, because we got this effect. But yeah, so are you fully boycotting this game? Will you be playing Bayonetta 2?
Bayonetta 2.
I mean 3, I'm sorry. Would you be playing Bayonetta 3?
No. I have no interest now to go out and buy Bayonetta 3.
Okay.
Just go to Master. Just go up to Master at the very top and just turn it all the way down. You just turn it all the way up. Just go forward. There you go. And now go to back. So it's safe.
But yeah, so I definitely think that there is a reason to boycott. I just hate that this game has to be literally boycotted because we can't. They screwed the voice actor for Bayonetta out of it. I think it sucks. I think it's disheartening. I think Platinum Games has made a huge misstep, a very huge misstep, and I just don't see moving forward. Because Platinum Games does have games. Obviously, we got Bayonetta, got Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
But that's a Konami game. Platinum was just
Yes.
outsourced to make it, but it's still technically.
They also have what seems to be Bayonetta mixed with Metal Gear Rising coming out. They made that. What is that game with an Asian looking character?
I know what you're talking about, but my question now is, where is the enthusiasm going to be with the game? Because if you're going to if you're going to do your flagship game, because let's just say what it is, Bayonetta is Platinum's flagship game. It's not Wonderful 101. It's not Vanquish.
Yes.
It's not any of those games. It's Bayonetta. That's the one everyone immediately thinks of when they hear Platinum Games, because the level of quality that the game has. And after this snafu, Hideki Kamiya, known person, abrasive person, more or less, it's one prime example of it's funny until it's not.
Fact.
He's deactivated his Twitter because of people, rightfully so, calling out his abrasive reaction to what was said and how it's not offering any real resolutions to the situation. And for those who don't know, Jennifer Hale, she is another VA just as prolific as Helena has. She has had more credits for sure, but they're both same high level talents, and this is no shade to her. But, one has to wonder, and I know people will shoot it down as being illogical, but my pushback is that when I say that maybe, they were trying to get a better, well-known voice to push the game to bigger sales, people will say that's kind of far-fetched to think that way. But my retort is, that things like that has happened. You've had instances of, I'll say this, there's a reason why James Earl Jones voiced Darth Vader despite not playing him physically, and that's because back in the day, the OG person behind the suit, he did all the VA work for Vader, but George Lucas just didn't like him, so they hired James Earl Jones, and the rest is history. Back to the Future Part 1, Marty McFly, or his dad, I forget I think it was Marty, was played by a different actor like halfway through, and then they had to move on. And those are the reasons differ, but that's not uncommon practice to recast and whatnot. And let's also not pretend that shady stuff doesn't happen in entertainment mediums, whether it's video games, film, television. So to say that this was probably done for a logistical reason is very well could be the case, but I'm not going to put that in its only plateau, considering that $4,000 for your primary character. And the actress who is brought life into that character in ways that are just fantastic. I can't rock with that. So,
and I agree. Like I said, I understand. I've played Bayonetta 1, didn't play too much of 2, but I definitely understand. And knowing you as one of the champion Bayonetta, when Bayonetta first was, when they were talking about the Smash ballot, you were the only person I know personally championing for Bayonetta. So I know how much Bayonetta means to you, and I understand the bittersweet because you know you're doing it for a good cause to get this voice actor the recognition that they deserve, but at the same time, a game that you literally been waiting for, well, what, almost 7 years now?
Yes, I've been, like I said from the jump, Bayonetta 3, I remember, like, when they announced that at the Game Awards, I was like, yes, I'm ready for this game. Bayonetta 2 was such a great, fantastic game. Bayonetta 1, same deal.
Yeah.
So, and, like, I felt like that was, like, the perfect, that was perfect. And then, you know, I put that, actually, I say that and Final Fantasy VII Remake were two of my most anticipated games in recent memory. Two games I was like, I need to have and play because I was just so ready for it. And to sit here and now realize that I don't have any interest in playing it now because it's like I'm supporting something that has I'm gonna get into this with the next topic because we got a couple of fast topics we're just gonna come and go on, and we still got two more big topics to talk about that one of them is written down twice. Got to double check. But no, I'm a big stickler for consumers first, executives and companies second, if ever. I'm a big fan. I'm a big proponent of these companies, whether it's Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, Disney, Netflix, Warner, Comcast, whatever. If their business model is to provide a service to you, they have to acquiesce to the consumers, the fans, however you want to quantify its demands.
Yeah.
That's what they have to do. And if they fall flat on that, then you as the consumer, the fan, whatever you are calling yourself or is quantified as, you have a obligation to call them out and demand better. You know, it's that simple. So boycotting, not supporting things, letting your wallet speak for it, that's how it is. And if they try to basically bully or like scare tactics you and saying that, oh, we're just not going to do this thing again if you don't support it, you know, that's not something you should be afraid of because that's ultimately something that's going to bite them in the ass, not you. You're keeping your money in your pocket, and the way business works now, it ain't going to be too much long that it stay on ice if it's something successful and you're choosing this one version of it to not support. But yeah, that's basically my long and short of it is I just cannot find good reason to support Bayonetta.
And that's why I wanted you to get your opinion because, like I said, this hasn't affected me as seriously as it affected you as far as Bayonetta being one of your favorite games of all time, favorite characters, period, in video games as a whole and just in media in general. So I knew it was going to affect you. So I definitely wanted to get your thoughts. I didn't really have too much to say on that. I just thought that whether you're a voice actor, actual movie star, artist, all due to the fans and due to the market and the value of these characters, video game media is just as big, if not up there with movie blockbuster actors. The media is at the same level. So I feel like if you're making that much money, the voice actors should get paid their due compensation. Just like we were speaking on the Anime Voice Actors Guild, they should also, because the medium is literally so lucrative, especially in the West. If we're speaking only on the West, anime voice acting in general has paid dividends. It's on an astronomical level that it has never been on. Gone are the days of voice actors are just voice actors and that's all they are, due to, like I said before, the cons that we have, the medium and the circulation of memes and media that allow these characters to grow larger than life. They should get paid their due because they are on a different level than they were, say, in the 90s or early 2000s. It's taken a little more serious than it once was. So on that aspect, I definitely think they should champion it. I wasn't going to play Bayonetta 3 anyway. I wasn't going to buy it personally. So if you had bought it, I probably would have played it, but it wasn't one of the games that was on my radar to be a must get. So I'm boycotting it in my own way because I wasn't going to be getting it anyway. But I definitely can see your frustration for a game that you've been waiting 7 years on. Now you have to take a stand for what's right and won't be able to play a game that I remember got Reggie Fils-Aimé literally announced it. I remember it on the game.
Yes, because he was they literally announced the Bayo 1 and 2 pack for a Switch, because that was the 2017 was the year of the
You
Switch.
don't think I can do this?
And he said, and like Jeff was like, okay, and then Reggie's like, hold on, you didn't think that was the only thing I got, and that was like one of Reggie's last big things he did for Nintendo while he was still working there, and the next year he would retire from Nintendo.
Yes.
So yeah, it meant Bayonetta as a franchise means a lot to me, because it's just such a fun game, and it brings me joy. So it sucks to see that this type of thing happens, and yeah.
But yeah, so
Want to get to these two topics, just shotgun these, since I haven't seen this one.
you have what?
And I really ain't got too much to say about that one, so you want to just shotgun those real quick?
No, we're not shotgunning. We shotgun you fighting me and winning. That's what we shotgun.
Well, you the one that wanted to run it back, so we gotta.
But I'm the god, so I can do that.
But so we gotta. Some things gotta
anyway
get cut for time.
Black Adam drops this Friday.
Yes,
and we know QMG's thoughts and feelings on Warner Brothers and DC as of late.
Which I have to give some more new stuff because of some recent things that I've witnessed, and I am in the thick of. So I have to give some thoughts.
But Black Adam, at early thoughts on Black Adam was that there would be no way that this movie would do as well as one would think that is putting a lot of money into a movie. But over the course of time, things have come out where it's a little more up in the air. A la Henry Cavill is...
No, shut up. Can't talk about that. We will get in trouble even remotely mentioning that. So drop that completely and don't even...
I wasn't talking about...
No, well, we can't talk. I'm telling you. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you that even at this point mentioning that, because too many people have done too many stupid things out on open internet, so that's a dangerous topic to use that name and this movie in the same sentence.
Can I say Henry Cavill?
You can't even mention nothing about it. Nothing you did, because I initially said, yeah, I was like, okay, I knew we would have to speak on it, but literally that type of information is unfortunately
as I was saying, it's up in the air now of the success of the movie.
That we can't talk about.
Yes, it's up in the air now. Before, it was on the lower end scale because of WB's whole structure being up in the air, but through recent events, it's more leaning to the high uptick votes. It's looking like it's gonna do pretty well at the box office from opening weekend.
Look, I'll just put it like this. It's a rock movie. Most rock movies are very successful.
Yes.
It's a rock movie where he's punching people. That's
Rampage did good too, didn't it?
Rampage didn't. It made money.
And that junk sucked.
But my point is that it's The Rock tangibly punching people. You're seeing The Rock put boots to asses, and fortunately for Big DJ, he is his wrestling profile has made that. So if you see The Rock doing that and it looks cool, you're gonna go out and see the movie. Now, whether you say it's King Lear or something far lesser, that's an entirely different subject.
It definitely looks cool. I'm not gonna even lie.
But if you want to see The Rock kick ass, then I even as someone who has zero interest in seeing the film, I would say you're probably not going to be disappointed. So that's as far as the box office goes. Nothing else of substance comes out next Friday, so I think that it's a pretty it should do well.
I would think so. Like I said,
even though the last couple of DC movies that came out really didn't set the world too much on fire, I would say that with The Rock in this instance, and if it looks cool and The Rock looks
so how
cool,
do you, I was gonna say, so I know you're not gonna see it, but how did you? I know you've seen the trailers just to keep up on what's going on, but do you think The Rock looks as a decent Black Adam? Would you say that representation of him looks pretty cool?
He could have put the pointy ears on, because that's literally the only other identifiable thing for it. Other than that, it's just Rock in suit. It's Rock in suit. If you care about, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't want to talk about. I really don't want to talk about the box office, because there's a bigger point of Black Adam that I want to get to. No disrespect to what you're talking about, but I just want to get to this point now before I forget and we get sidetracked. So recently, in the spaces that I run in, there's been talk. Right, because of a topic that Q kind of alluded on, but can't talk about again because reasons. But I will say this: there is something in this film that leads to a larger conversation of things being brighter in the DC space and how to go about supporting that. However, something that they are not really talking about, and I'll just say this in so many words now, is that this film directly benefits a couple of individuals who were very toxic and detrimental to previous DC things. Primarily, this is one of the few films where it's just Jeff Johns and Walter Hamada as executive producers. There's no Zack Snyder Bulletproof Vest like movies like The Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman 84, and I think even Shazam might have had a Zack producer credit, but don't quote me on it. I just know for sure those two movies had it. So this is something that they're saying that this is something that if it does good, it directly benefits them. Why is that a problem, you might be asking if you're new to the show? Yeah. Because those two are the individuals who are still tangentially around who accosted the Justice League cast back in 2017 and basically helped create that fiasco with Zack, with Ray Fisher, all of these things. And a lot of fans, myself included, we have no interest in supporting these DC films that Walter Hamada is attached to at an executive producer level, especially when there's so much turmoil at Warner Brothers, especially when they have not found his replacement, because while reports say that he's out the door, and while he deserves to be out the door, this is business, right? It's not show friends, it's show business. And if it's not uncommon for businesses to retain individuals who say they're going to leave. That's not uncommon. And if there's no one from all reports across the board, whether they're pro or anti Warner Brothers, which is a big thing now, there's not too many people who want that job because they either view the fan base as toxic, which is bullshit, or they don't want to deal with some of the headaches that have come with recent DC films, which is understandable because, again, people like Toby Emmerich, like Jeff Johns, like Walter Hamada, many others, they have made the DC brands, as far as film goes, snake bitten.
So long story short, you're not watching.
That is a point, but my larger point is that when it comes to the conversation around boycotting, which was something we touched on with the Bayonetta 3, you're having people saying, well, supporting Black Adam is a big way to get Ray Fisher back as Cyborg. I don't agree with that sentiment. Primarily,
if he hasn't spoken on it, then there's really nothing you can say if the man says he's never going to do a Warner Brothers project again. So if he hasn't even alluded to I'm glad
you said that, because just today he put out a tweet because he was trending because people love Ray Fisher as Cyborg, and they were expressing that he reiterated the same point he's reiterated for over a year, and that Walter Hamada has yet to apologize to the people involved with the Justice League investigation because he was actively trying to impede it in numerous ways. And I don't think you have the video queued up, but the last time Ray was asked about this at a convention was that he said that he won't be supporting any Walter Hamada produced DC films because of how he was done. The fact that because he spoke out about his experience and named these individuals, he was fired from The Flash, in which he had a cameo appearance in. And and as it currently stands, as far as we know, that has not been rectified. And Ray Fisher has said in the past that once he's gotten the apology, then he can move forward with the idea of working in Warner Brothers, as in DC.
Well, I don't think there's going to be any time soon, so I'm not even going to hold my breath on it.
Yeah, and
nothing has really changed. The landscape, they're going to they're maybe restoring the Snyderverse to some capacity, but for the most part,
the most consistent thing is that the timeline will be like they're restoring the timeline.
So I'm not even going to hold my breath on that. I just hope Black Adam. I'm going to see it Friday, so hopefully it does well. Shout out to The Rock, probably going to make another $1 billion.
I don't know about billion. That might be a stretch with the way Warner Discovery is. and how snake bitten it currently is, and how they still are putting out a lot of fires, I don't think $1 billion is likely. I don't think it'll be a flop, but it could be a flop. That's a very real possibility, but I personally don't think so. And I just feel,
but not to cut you off, but like you said, Shotgun. Speaking of flops, She-Hulk finale was this week.
I didn't want to shotgun Black. I wanted to talk.
Oh, you want?
But no, since we shotgunning, we shotgunning.
No, if you want to talk about She-Hulk finale, you really felt something.
No, I really wanted to put,
no, because I wanted to get you. You said you seen it. You said you didn't see Halloween's End, right?
Right.
Okay, so She-Hulk's finale, and as on Into the QUNIVERSE, I'm definitely
shotgun this. By the way,
I'm definitely the more optimistic of the two. But this finale, I didn't like it.
I'll just put it to you like this.
I didn't like it at all.
I'll just put it to you like this. There is nothing wrong with the finale for the simple fact that it is 1,000,000,000% in She-Hulk's character, specifically for her most famous comic book run. If you go back and you read,
that's cool, but you didn't let me say why I didn't like it.
No, I didn't say this is why you should.
I'm
expressing. No, the reason why I'm expressing this point now rather than later is because you have a lot of stupid people on the internet who says that this is a byproduct of Deadpool.
No,
I'm not saying you. I'm saying I'm getting this point out now, so there's no discrepancy, so we don't have to come back to it. I'm saying that this is not something that is a byproduct of Deadpool's imminent arrival or his popularity or anything like that. This is something that is She-Hulk invented.
Well,
this
I'm not
trope.
going to say the people that don't know that are stupid, because there are a lot of people who are MCU fans who have never read the comic books and don't even know that She-Hulk breaks the fourth wall to the level she do. So that doesn't make them stupid. Well, they're ignorant.
Well, I will vehemently disagree because because when you speak on things, you should be knowledgeable about the things you speak on. You should not, if your point of contention is the very concept she invented within the context of the universe, then you should learn yourself on why they.
That's true, but you could be ignorant and not stupid and ignorant. Potato, and I do understand what you're saying. Like, if you're gonna make that bold statement it's like that, it should be based off of research that would
make you go, oh no, actually they're actually in the ballpark. And in real life, in serious situations, I wouldn't be so liberal with the term stupid and ignorant. I would be more conscientious and concise.
So can I say why I didn't like it?
I'm not but again, I'm just smartening up our audience to say that. I mean, you keep cutting me.
They're stupid.
No, you kept cutting me off, so I couldn't finish my point. And the thoughts was that no, this finale would. If people are gonna crown it, not saying you can't crown it for going balls to the wall with the fourth wall stuff, because she was literally doing that, literally tearing the pages of her comic. So if you think that this was because a byproduct of Deadpool, that you're objectively being wrong. Now I'm finally finished with my 30-second statement that you made 2 minutes because you kept jumping in there.
I could have sworn I started off the whole thing.
Yeah, but I was doing it just 30 seconds, and then you kept cutting in. I would have been done. Go ahead.
Tell you about black folk. They cut you off and talk about you cutting them off. I don't get it. Anyway, as I was saying, I did not like the season finale. Not because she broke the fourth wall. And no problem with that. I understand the character and stuff like that. I just thought it wasn't well done. I thought the fact, you had to have a reason for her to break the fourth wall, but using a lackluster MCU trope, which is the big battle, which wasn't even written well for She-Hulk, I think that hurt it.
But that was the joke. The joke was that.
So do something bad and do something mediocre and make it thinking.
The point was that it was mediocre and bad, which is why she.
No, I'm saying the fight was mediocre. The fight was bad.
You weren't supposed.
But the fourth wall break was mediocre. Is what I'm saying.
But you weren't. But the point is, you can't look at the fight being bad because that was on purpose. That's like
okay, that's cool. But I'm talking about you try to write something compelling. Like they tried to make the big MCU fight mediocre, but it was bad. Like it wasn't written well.
It wasn't supposed. You keep trying to differentiate the one from the other. It was meant to be not good. Period. When the fight was happening,
that was by design.
Okay,
even if it's that, you're gonna make something bad, but then the part that's supposed to come and subvert that is supposed to be good, and that was mediocre.
Okay, but you
which in turn makes the whole thing bad.
But that's debatable that it makes the whole thing bad.
I thought the season finale sucked.
In trying to combine the two,
just shoehorn Scar in there, just.
But again, all of that stuff is by design, because not saying I agree with the design, but that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that you can't really say that it was you can't really say that they didn't know what they were doing, because that's what they wanted to do. Now, your interpretation of it might not have been the desired result on their end, because they wanted you to go, you know what? You're right. This is a legal comedy, so having a regular fight scene that's traditional within the MCU doesn't make sense. Like, if that's
and that's the crazy part. Yeah, it's a legal comedy, which that'll go into when we talk about the series as a whole. But I honestly felt like they leaned too much towards MCU in the show when they should have leaned more to West Wing and stuff like
West
that.
West Wing isn't a league; it's a political.
Drama.
Yeah,
West legal. Wing. What's the not West Wing? Blue collar?
When you say
collar?
Legal comedy specifically, that's like Aaron Brockovich or
the one with the two guys.
That's drama. Blue collar.
It's a dark comedy.
No, it's drama. It has some light comedic elements.
Yes.
It has comedic characters, but as a whole, the series is
Well, I felt like they should have went with a more serious tone when you're dealing with legal system.
But they wanted to. But now you're changing the entire format of the show.
You're not listening to me.
No, you're saying that you wanted it to be a darker.
It doesn't have to be dark. You're dealing with criminal. You're dealing with crime. You're dealing with lawyer. It can be comedic.
No, but
they should make it dealing with more serious topics.
But you're changing the format.
No,
when you say it can.
Well,
be
okay, I am changing the format because I'm talking about what would have made it better to me. So yeah, I am changing the format.
But we're talking about what they were trying to do
with the finale.
Yeah, so that means we have to talk about it.
But that's just the fourth. I'm talking about just the fourth wall breaking part.
But the fourth wall breaking part is independent of all of that, because
it was mediocre though. It was what my point is.
But
and from a bad scene, which you tried to make the scene bad. Okay, they tried to make the scene bad.
I mean, they succeeded in.
But the point was I'm saying the point was to make the scene bad. So when you see the scene of her breaking the fourth wall and changing, you're like, yeah, man, that was amazing. Which it wasn't.
But that's all independent on what did you. I mean. Because what you're arguing is that you're arguing that the fourth wall break should have been more grandiose, which I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how that is something that, like, in what regards? Because even in Dead, like, if to compare the only other live action superhero fourth wall break, it's not like Deadpool's fourth wall breaks, even at its most wacky, which is in Deadpool 2 when he literally time travels to different movies that we can assume.
Her meeting her actor version of herself would have been more. But
see, you're missing. But see, that accomplishes. We got to look at it within the context of what she was trying to accomplish in the fourth wall break. The fourth wall break wasn't about the actors or anything like that or the performances. It was literally about the creative decisions around it.
You didn't see how I would have implemented her. But it wouldn't have just been random. It would have been she would have went to her to help her go talk to Kevin Feige about changing.
But the joke wasn't. But see, the joke, what they were going for, not saying that your idea would have been bad, but the entire joke of the fourth wall break was that She-Hulk she has a limited idea of who is running the show. She just knows she's in the show. So we don't know for a fact if they're going to play it straight by having, it's Kevin Feige, which they didn't.
I didn't even bring up Kevin Feige.
You did?
I'm saying that was for my own idea. But I'm not talking about in the finale, because I thought that was the only good part of the finale. Kevin Feige was a MODOK type robot.
But the point I'm making is that her limited, she knows she can fourth wall break, but she knows it's a Marvel show, but she doesn't know exactly who is coming up with the ideas, which is why she goes to the writer's room first to try to figure out if they can fix it. And they basically say, well, this is what we're just simply adhering to the finale rules of the Marvel properties. And then she goes,
really, Kevin runs everything, basically.
Right. And then they send her off to Kevin, and then they talk about things. And I'm not, I mean, look, I get what you're saying, and I agree for the most part. I didn't find it terrible. I just felt like it mediocre. I didn't even find it mediocre. I just felt like the series is as a whole was I felt like, and this goes back to a larger topic of contention with the show as a whole from the writer's perspective, is that the writers were not equipped to make the show they wanted to do. Jessica Gao admitted as much when she said that they really wanted to lean into the legal stuff early on, but then quickly realized no one in the writer's room knew how to do legal comedy. But they already committed to that part of the bit, so that's why it's, for a legal comedy, it's really not.
Like, I think one of the strongest episodes was the Mr. Immortal episode. Like, I think that whole little even speck of arc of Mr. Immortal had so much potential for the show. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was really great. Like, for you saying, really leaning towards the legal side, but with these superpower characters and what hijinks can they get into and what crimes have they committed because of their powers. I thought that was one of the most awesome parts of She-Hulk.
Right.
So,
but I guess what I'm trying to say in a longer short of it is that I get it. You thought you weren't too up on the finale and the final aspects of it. Personally, I feel like, and this goes for a lot of shows nowadays, I feel like trying to anticipate a punch.
Ken, what's up, brother?
I feel like trying to anticipate a punch being thrown fucks up a lot of shows nowadays, because they're trying to get past the critics, get past the trolls, and that ultimately leaves the show wanting more. And I'm never a fan of shows that will say at the end, we're trying to troll you and subvert your expectation. Like, I'm not, because when you look at shows like The Boys, Invincible,
shout out to The Boys and Invincible, man. That's gang.
When you look at those shows, they know how to do that type of stuff while also playing their characters straight within the context of the show. Like, yes, they have obviously like commentary on superhero content now and the iconic characters, but they still leave enough, on more than enough actually, on their bones to also tackle their characters and also challenge the characters that are challenging the icons. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, you can try to say Spider-Man is this and that and the third, but you can also have enough room in your show to point the finger back at your original character. Like, okay, you're saying all of this, and from a quick glance you might be onto something, but when you start paying attention to the person saying it and then aligning to what the character actually is, you can start seeing the drama and the conflict. And I feel like She-Hulk trying to just be a subversive show that is like, oh, you thought this was going to be like punchy McPunchishin, like all of that stuff, like, I get it and I appreciate it, but it was not well executed. And I feel like sometimes you gotta just you have to make enough room to do what you want and also give the people what you want.
Well, we'll definitely talk about the full series on the full first season, because I just wanted to really touch on the finale. But yeah, so were you satisfied with it?
No, I wasn't satisfied with it. I feel like there were some episodes like you that were good, but I feel like as a whole, I feel like She-Hulk could have kept it. I feel like Tatiana was a great Jennifer Walters She-Hulk.
Yeah, I didn't have any problem with her.
I feel like she definitely
no problem at all.
Was a great casting choice, but I ultimately feel like when you try to subvert for the sake of subverting and you're just trying to do that, you lose your way.
But first, I didn't do any research, and quote me if I'm wrong. Who played, which I thought was an amazing scene, the actual She-Hulk lady?
Some guy, some dog.
I thought that scene was awesome. Going back, shout out Lou Ferrigno, shout out my Bill Bixby, shout out to all the old gang from there.
Well, I'll touch on this next time we talk about She-Hulk. But is that it? We about done since you had to run them back?
No, we're not, because we have to talk about G4 canceled.
I'm just gonna keep it short and brief because it's still not too much that's out there. I thought more was going. That's what I've been checking my Discord.
Hey, wait, whoa!
I thought it was more to it right now.
All the geeks and gamers out there, I just want y'all put your thumbs up in the chat for this OG gangster. You see how he just Suge Knighting
I'm trying to get. I got the House of the Dragons to get in.
House of the Dragons.
And
who watches Game of Thrones anymore?
And Avia like to start posting spoilers.
When does it? What time does it start?
Now it's on now, and
hey,
HBO Max can actually crash right now, which is why I was trying to. That's why I said shotgun.
Look at his face.
But no, G4. I'll just put it like this: G4 got canceled through social media, which sucks to the people who worked on it.
Yes,
I will probably do a video on Moldiversity's channel once I get more information and watch it, because I've watched all of the reboot. I didn't watch the Beach House stuff, which was the pre-stuff, because I didn't really know how much content they were putting out. So I was like, I'll just wait until their official relaunch, which they were promoting heavily. But long story short, they basically stealth canceled it, put the stuff out through social media. None of the talent was notified. It sucks because it's Sunday, meaning that nobody was like in G4 offices or anything like that. And as of yesterday, in fact, they were still having plans for content to come out this incoming week.
Fact.
I watched it literally launched last year this month, I believe this very week. And I was watching it from that point. I loved what I saw. I loved the way that they were implementing some of the older stuff, but utilizing it in a more live format where they could see stuff in real time and react to it and get the feedback and stuff like that. It sucks because a lot of disingenuous individuals will make moot points as to why it failed, which is not the case. I know some of them were prolific streamers beforehand, so they'll probably just go back to doing that. But all of them were passionate about working at G4.
It lasted what, 2 years?
1 year.
1 year?
Yes.
Well,
so it sucks to see.
It does.
It's a lot of bad timing, really. But
R.I.P. G4, man.
Again, and it sucks. But I hope that somebody will just create something new with these guys and do it that way, because
facts.
Yeah.
But before we get on up out of here, is there anything you got going on this week that you would like the geeks and gamers to know about before we get up out of here?
Content, Moldiversity stuff. Watch it. It's going to be horror infused. Yes, watch it all.
Speaking of horror infused, we are not next week, but the last week. Do we have a Monday? Pull up your calendar.
We have one.
We have one before Halloween. Do we have a Monday before Halloween?
The last Monday of the month before Halloween is the 24th.
Okay, so Sunday, which is the 22nd.
Yes. No, the
23rd. The 23rd will be having Into the QUNIVERSE Halloween episode. As you remember last year, QMG, one of our Halloween themed episodes did really well because we had the question, who would you rather fight one time a year? You know that you got to fight them. And it was Michael Myers or Chucky.
And I would like to say I was very correct, because the Chucky television series shows just how dangerous a small toy could be.
So we might revamp that, but we might also have some other ones. Get your costumes ready. Get your candy corn ready. We're going to have a horror themed episode. We're going to talk about some of our favorite horror movies. We're going to talk about what we think is going on in some of these newer horror movies, and talk about some of the genres, the 80s, 90s, 2000s. Who has the best horror movies and who has the best killers? So with that being said, tune in next week. Tune in the week after that. We will be live. We might even do another Let's Play, because I like this format. My doggy Kroger. But yes, so thank y'all for tuning in. This was Into the QUNIVERSE. I'm your boy
QMG,
where every week
we keep it G to the streets.
No, that's not. No.
You said every week. That's your line. So
I know, right? But no, GQ Smooth, always on our P's and Q's. You know how we do. So thank y'all for tuning in. Peace
on out. Love, keep safe, all of that stuff.